use?
I have a new deluxe Zoom account the college gave me. I guess it
Oh,
talks to me. Um, so, um, I don't know, maybe I don't know if I should open that. Um, but let me start my explanation again. In GarageBand, the virtual instruments, like in that one, I think I had piano and organ, right?
yeah.
So they're a hybrid. You know, they're MIDI, so they appear in the track as like MIDI data. You know, basically it's called a piano roll. You know, with the long lines represent the duration of the notes, and I think how dark they are might represent the velocity. Um, and but you can go into plugins because the instrument, what it does is it converts the MIDI performance to the sound of that instrument. That sound of instrument becomes an audio file, sort of behind the scenes, and you can use the regular plugins on it.
Okay.
Okay. In other stuff, like in my studio here, where I use my keyboard, my Yamaha outboard keyboard, and it generates the sounds outside of the software, and it comes back in through my mixing board. Until I record it as an audio file, you cannot use audio file plugins on it. Does that make
Oh, okay.
sense?
So when
Okay.
it's recorded, no one uses plugins.
You can't use audio plugins on a MIDI track when it's, as I know this is kind of confusing, you know, if it's played by my Yamaha keyboard here. But if it's a virtual instrument, the software turns it into an audio file in GarageBand. In Brown Eyed Girl, you should be able to use audio plugins on those tracks because GarageBand's converting the piano MIDI into piano sound and an organ MIDI into an organ sound.
Okay. No,
So
that makes
if you
sense.
want to brighten up my piano, you could give it a little boost, you know, in the EQ at like maybe 3 or 5K.
Okay.
I hope that makes sense.
No, that makes sense.
Okay. So, what should we, so today, you know, I'll help both of you, you know, tie up loose ends on anything you want.
I only have one thing,
Okay.
and that's how to edit minute things.
Okay. Um,
But I can do it whenever you want.
okay. Do you want me to bring up Aloha Oe and do it with that?
Um, yeah, I mean, all I need is one track from somewhere, and we'll take one note, and we'll try to. Well, I mean, two things. I need to see if we can move it and to edit it. I know on one class you were showing how to move things without moving region lines. You were telling me about it the other day. You know, if you just needed to move it, you know, like a 32nd of an inch or 64th of an inch or something like that, to get to get things into sync without cutting or splicing, whatever you want to call it.
Okay. So I just opened my GarageBand and I have your project in it. Do you want me to open that, share that?
Sure.
Okay, hang on.
And you're recording this, right?
Yeah. Did you hear the little lady say that?
I did hear the little lady, but I just double
Okay,
checking.
let me, my version here is new. So, okay, you seen GarageBand now?
Yeah, let me get rid of this.
Yeah, I see it.
All right, so Koa, you don't need to do this. Jim was like making a new arrangement here. Okay,
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So, but he was trying to move some stuff around. So first of all, you know, you have everything soloed. So we're going to undo that.
Oh, what's the difference when it's sold or not?
Um, I have to undo it in order to start soloing some tracks to check some things.
Oh,
So like all you really need to do is go on your steel guitar and go down to the end where there's very minute.
Jim,
Yeah.
can you talk to the insurance people?
Can I talk to insurance people?
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of class.
Oh, sorry. This is on a class.
Well, if you need me,
Well, I do need you. Okay. Could you hold on one second?
Joe, hold on a second. Hello? Yes. Okay.
I'm going to mute Jim.
yeah.
So, here.
Okay. Is she the primary driver?
Himself.
He's unmuting himself. So, Koa, have you started the Aloha Oe?
I haven't,
Oh, okay.
but like you said, it's simple, so sounds like I can just do it real quick.
Yeah, I mean, everything's pretty well recorded. I think I did a demonstration on the lead vocal. Oh, are you seeing my GarageBand? Sorry, I changed.
Oh, not right now.
Sorry, I had to go back to unmute to mute Jim.
Would it benefit if like I share my screen and then you see like how I edit, and then you can like point out what I'm doing wrong.
If you want.
Oh, okay.
Are you talking about Aloha Oe or something else?
Sorry.
Aloha Oe or just GarageBand in general. The other projects.
Okay, Jim, you're back.
I'm back. I've got all kinds of crap happening in the hour.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I got a white line up my screen instead of you.
Same.
What?
It's black with a white line up the center of it. Me and Koa's got that.
Really?
Oh, we're recording it too, so you can go back and see it.
There you go. Now you're back on.
I'm back on.
Well, the screen's back on.
Let me. You see GarageBand?
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what went wrong. So, Jim, you want me to look at this little end?
Yeah. It doesn't matter. You just take a section of the song.
So,
Like if I, you know that, right there at this, because I'll keep pointing. At the.
so it looks like you added something on at the end.
Yeah. So right there, where it, what do you call it? Where it comes together right there.
Yeah.
By Steel 98.
Yeah.
Okay. Say if you wanted to move that half a measure, one, I guess, to the right. Let's just.
I hold my mouse down and I just move it. You see what I'm doing?
Okay, so no, I see what you're doing. Just okay. So you put the wipers over here. See, I keep moving this thing. What's the white line that comes when you hold your mouse down? Right there. What?
It's the beginning of the new position of the sound bite region.
Okay.
Right now, it's lining up with measure 4. measure 46, beat 4.
Right.
Now
So
it's,
all you have to do is find the, okay, is find the place that you want to move it after you split the regions.
yeah.
So to do that, you'd have to split a region. Say it was down at right now. Say you wanted to. Well, yeah, but never mind. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so you just where you've got it split, you just hold it down and move it any
Well,
way you want it.
you hold the region you want to move. I can do it anywhere in the region. Anywhere, and I'm moving the region type
Oh, I see that. I see that.
0.9.
And do you have to hold it down below this line?
No, actually.
No, you got it anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere in it.
Okay, so all you have to do is that. All right, so then real quick, let's just.
But I think you want to make sure that you have the snap to grid. Oh, I have that on. That's really odd. Yeah, I don't know why. Anyway, it might be because I'm so zoomed in. But if you have snap to grid on it, it may, maybe it's just this. I don't know if that just affects the wiper. Yeah, I don't know why that's not working. But anyway, if you're going to do really fine editing and you don't care where the actual beat is for the edit, you want to have snap to grid off.
Okay, so like on what I was trying to do, it obviously the first hour it wasn't going well. So what I did, number one, was this done with a click track?
Yes.
Okay. So I took the guitar. I think I took the guitar, the keyboard, her vocal, and I thought, and one other thing, and the bass possibly, to make sure the bass was in line with everything. And that's why you see the gaps that you see on that, because that's
What gaps?
right there.
These
The
gaps?
bass. Yeah,
Why is there a gap there?
because that's the only way I can get the bass in time with everything else. I left the steel guitar and the ukulele
Yeah.
to last.
Okay.
I tried to,
Because
all those.
you're out of sync. The song is out of sync a little bit. If you listen to the reference, you'll hear it.
Well, I'm just seeing if this was the correct way of going about what I was trying to do.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's the right idea. But let's say you just basically wanted to let her. What you I forget, what is your so basically you have the full instrument coming in on the chorus, right?
Yeah, right.
And then you wanted to make an ending too, right?
No, the ending I thought was all right the way I did it, just with the guitar.
Yeah. I don't really have a good ending in the song. Well,
Well, I was trying to stretch out the guitar. That's why the guitar.
all right. The important thing to do when you're approaching this is you need to always, cut your regions that you're copying and paste them like on the beginning of a measure.
I tried that and it
Yeah.
didn't work.
Why not? Because it was in the middle of a strum or something?
Yeah, I mean, when you're taking so many sections and moving them around, like if you move the bass back and like play the, I got a line. Can you solo the bass and the solo the bass and the guitar, I guess.
From what point?
From right, no, just from move it forward.
Why are the bass and guitar offset at the beginning here?
Because of that, probably that blank spot in both the guitar, lining up the blank.
Well, let me play it.
As I'm trying to follow the bass note of the guitar with the bass guitar in my mind.
And it wasn't in line here. So one thing, so you can hear that I turned the click on and it's not right. Do you hear that? Like here, I'm turning on.
I think I hear it.
No, I don't know about the click. Here, let me explain what I'm trying to do in my mind so you understand. You hear the bass note, you hear your bass note on the guitar, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That bass note, assume, is on the 1. It has to be in line with the bass guitar.
Okay, hang on.
Well,
So
off a little bit there.
why should it ever, if you copy and move them together, they'll never get off?
Okay, well, do it for me and we'll see.
Well, I think you're beyond hope here. I'll do it on a new one.
It's not a nice thing to say to a student. You're beyond hope.
No, not you, your project. There's hope for you.
I'm just saying I did exactly that. I mean, I spent like, a good 6 or 7 hours on this. And I moved that bass guitar 14 different places to see if I could get it in time.
Yeah, you know,
But when you're taking a measure, there's 4 beats in that measure. So when you go back, say, to 46-1.
All right, here. Let me start this. So I think this is a pretty clean slate, right?
Got
We
white
have a
screen again.
We have a white line in the screen.
Really? Wonder why. I'm just sharing my GarageBand. How's that?
Yeah.
I don't know why that. I'm doing the same thing. So this is this is an original copy of this, okay?
Right.
Oh, sorry. I can't remember what I did here. What's my... Oh, I did. So you want to just bring everybody in at the end of that, right?
No. The MUS starts at the chorus.
Okay. So
Okay.
so let's zoom in on this. So
Okay, so let's just bring the bass in.
hey,
Well,
wow,
she's
this is not right with the metronome. Wow. Okay.
so the bass has to come in on the one where she sings Aloha.
Okay. So there's nothing going on the harmony tracks before this, right? So
Right.
let me just do some splitting here. We're going to do
Okay.
Command T, Command T, vocal we can do, Command T. Actually, we don't need to do that. She's fine. The bass, let's listen to the bass. So let's split the bass right before its note, Command T. Guitar is probably good as well, right? Command T, I'm just going to do all this. Keyboards, what's going on with the keyboards? Let me listen to that.
Not a whole lot.
So I want to come in right before that chord. Okay, Command T. Oops, let me highlight it. It's not a lot, but it's important.
No, I was trying to bring it up.
So
Believe
the
me.
steel guitar, so I'm beginning this little slide up there at us. We want to grab that from over here.
Okay, but
What's going on in the uke?
uh, see, you're doing all these cutting and splicing of all these tracks at one time, and I have no idea of what you're doing. I
I'm
worked on
showing you
one
how to
track.
bring the instruments in on the chorus like you're trying to do, but you made it so much more complicated.
I did because I don't know how you're doing all this.
What,
So you're
really?
doing all these tracks. You're cutting and splitting regions on all these tracks. Well,
Yeah, this
maybe
is,
you're just doing it faster than I can do it. Maybe that's it.
no, it's okay, but why should it take longer?
Uh, because it just does.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. What I'm doing is I'm finding the musical point where the instrument comes in on the chorus, and we're going to get rid of everything before that.
Right, but see, this is the way I did it.
I
Okay,
do
and
it
this is
this way. This is why you got messed up, is you made it so much harder.
yeah, because I put double tracks under each one of these instruments so I wouldn't lose something.
Okay, well, what I'm going to do is before I mess it up, I'm going to do a save as, and I'm going to say, name it as something. Instead of test, I'm going to call it um, edit 1, and I'm going to may have an edit 2. Okay?
Yeah.
So do you get what I'm doing? I'm just finding the musical point where the instruments come in on the chorus.
Okay, let's just go from there.
It's not exactly the same place. They're slightly different because of the way the parts are played.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. The uke is a little tricky because of the way I'm strumming it. So I want to listen to these tracks. Oh, actually, let me look at one of these up close and see what's going on. I'm opening the edit window. Go back a second. You see what I'm doing?
Yeah, no, yeah.
So I'm going to really zoom in on this, and I'm going to look for what's going on. I believe it's right there. Okay, is where we want to be.
Okay.
I'm highlighting the uke left, and I'm holding the shift key, and I'm highlighting uke right. So they're both selected. I want the exact same spot. Now I'm going to do split regions at playhead. Okay.
Okay, so you're hitting the uke for the one on the. Are you going strumming down or up? Right there.
Um, it's down.
Okay.
I don't know why this is not in. Maybe I didn't do this to a click. Anyway, so I'm going to save this now. Okay, and here we go. I'm going to get rid of this stuff. I could automate it, you know. Here, well, let's delete stuff and see what we got. See what I'm doing? Just getting rid of it.
I see that. I'm not quite that bold.
Well,
Okay.
okay. Good, right?
Well, I can't hear everything.
You can't?
Turn the bass up while you're doing this, so I hear the bass over everything else.
Well, so anyway, it's going to play in sync, right? Nothing's been moved. Right? She comes in after. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I understand that part.
Okay.
Okay, go back. Let's work on the intro that I use for the steel, and that'll answer my other question, and then we can forget Jim.
Do you want me to go back to yours?
No, you can do it with this one. There's a steel pickup at
Yeah.
the beginning. I used the pickup to come into the one on mine, if you remember.
Oh. Um,
That would be a B anyway.
so
So
I need to go and grab the steel from the beginning of the song.
no,
Use that.
I'm not sure where it is. Or you can go back to I keep pointing at the screen. I'm sorry. Go back at the beginning of your steel part right here and play it. Just move the wiper back.
You want me to solo the steel or?
Yeah, just solo it. Let's see if the part's there I want. No, it's not there. So you have to go back to the original track.
So I'm going to have to edge edit this to get back to the beginning. Okay, I'm going to zoom out a bit. You get my edge edit tool. I'm stretched to the beginning of the song now.
So you just go all the way down to right before the beginning.
I was at the beginning. I
No,
am.
where your mouse is right now. Bring the wiper down to there.
Here.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, see that little part right there, that little on the five chord. Dun dun.
Um,
It,
oh, it's the song at that point. The chorus goes to the 4 chord,
no,
and
but the pickup, I'm going from the 5 for a pickup. Just keep going. Right there.
okay,
Okay, so I'm using that as a pickup before it goes to the 1.
okay. So here I am. I got it
Yeah.
selected. I'm going to do split regions at playhead, and I could have just edited that back. Um, like
Yeah,
that.
see, that's what I was trying to do, and I just had a hard time with the 5 part, and you did it. That's you did it seamlessly, and I just couldn't do it
Well,
seamlessly. I was cutting and see to get that exactly right when I was trying it. If you go back and listen to mine, I was trying to. I had to cut and paste that in under the way I trying to understand this. When I say cut and paste, split regions
yeah.
to
Well,
where you
anyway,
just
you don't need to explain what you did, but you just made it way harder than it needs to be. Let me. Yeah, the bass isn't really doing much there. Um, anything else on this?
no, it's just I guess you could just move it around. I was just having like if you have a, a piece, a section that is like an eighth of an inch wide, how you split that in half.
I'm sorry. What do you mean?
Well, just take it. Just go back to the excuse me, go where your wiper is. Go back to the beginning right there. The steel. Okay, bring it down to where it starts.
Here?
Yeah, bring the wiper to where the steel starts. Okay, now do a split cut regions there. Well, yeah, I guess you have to bring it to where the music starts. It doesn't start there. Yeah,
Okay.
so like say you make a section of split and regions that it's only an eighth of an inch wide. It's like you're trying to find one note. You
Okay.
follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if we can get that far on any note, it doesn't matter what it is. Just split it and find me a section or just mark it where.
How about if I really like this bass note here?
Okay, right. That's great.
So I'm going to Command T. Command T. I'll select the region. Okay. So I've isolated one bass note. Is that what you mean?
Well, that's the way you would have to have it. What I'm trying to do is show you have a split. This highlighted section you've got, I need that 1/8 of an inch wide.
Like that?
You see it needs something as wide as the part on the left-hand side. That's
That
blank.
little thing.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want me to do? Just, I can make it, this is as small as it gets.
Okay, so if you had that right there, the base where you have the base is right there. Say you wanted to split that in half.
Okay.
Okay.
I would zoom in on it.
Okay.
And,
You
yeah, if you want to, I mean, you could split it as much as you want.
okay? Yeah. Well, the problem I had was like the guitar. I was trying to stretch the guitar out at the end. I mean, I had a lot of problems, obviously. I was trying to stretch the guitar out to have that note ring out the last. So in order to do that, I tried to get that note and keep copying and pasting it,
Yeah.
just that one note.
Um,
And then there was kind of a hiccup between each one of them.
yeah. So here, you see what I did here, right? So
Yeah.
you can, um, GarageBand, what you need to do is crossfade. It's called a crossfade. Like Digital Performer or Pro Tools can do it really easily. And you basically, you blend the two regions together, and you can adjust, you know, how one goes out and one goes in, and they're overlapping, and that'll get rid of this pop that happens. To sustain the note, you know, you got to get rid of the attack of it. The way you can do a crossfade in GarageBand, a workaround would be to, you got to alternate the sustained note on 2 tracks and overlap them. I'll do that if you want.
Well, if
Do you
you
know
got
where
the
that
time.
note is?
It was just the last note on the guitar that you play.
Okay, hang on.
Cool. If I'm taking your time, you need to know something. I can ask Joe this.
No, we'll get to code in a minute.
Yeah, I'm learning.
But in my mind, what I was trying to do is end the song with the guitar,
Let
the
me
last note of the guitar sustained.
listen. Oops, let me turn on the guitar. Oh, so that high note sustains?
Yeah, is that the end of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want that
Okay.
not for a long time, just over the rest of the, because I cut off the rest of the instruments.
Let me listen.
Aloha.
I just wanted to see where I was in the strum pattern. So what I would do, I have ones in the song that I didn't cut off. Let me find one. I'm listening for a good one.
Yeah, I've never thought about listening, going back and listening to that.
So You know, it doesn't need to. That's a pretty good one. Let's grab that one and try it, okay? So
Okay.
I'm highlighting the guitar. I'm gonna pull up my edit window for some details.
Okay. You know, that's not on our screen.
What's not on your
Yeah.
screen?
The garage
Garage
band.
band.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. Darn it. Remind me when I do that.
Okay, now you are.
Okay. Sorry. So I just went back and I was listening to the guitar in any area. So I'm looking at it's resolving back to the C chord, okay? So
Yeah.
this is the note. It ends here. I'm going to Command T. I'm going to go to the beginning, right about the beginning. Highlight that region, Command T. Now I'm going to copy this, Command C. Okay, I just copied that. Now I'm going to go to the last note. And I believe that I have a pickup here, but this is where it begins, I think. Try and get it right in there. I want to zoom in more so I can really get precise, if it'll let me. I'm going to paste Command V. Yeah, it's my paste. We may hear a little glitch because I was right in the middle. Not bad.
Yeah, so that's what I
So
was trying, and I never thought about going back and trying to find another part on that.
So this
I was
note,
just
let me just,
trying.
Aloha.
it's kind of weird the way it ends there, isn't it?
Not in mine.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
But see, like for what I was trying to do, I was trying to split regions
yeah.
on that last note and copying it twice.
Um,
To get
yeah,
that, to
okay.
keep that note.
Aloha.
But it'd been better to do it that way that you did.
Hang on. So you have all this. It's pretty consistent through here. Let's say we split it here, Command T. This is how I would approach it. I would do new track with duplicate settings.
That's what I did.
So I would really zoom in now and offset the pace a bit. Did I do that right? Yeah. I don't know if this is going to work. This is a little harder than this, but this is the idea. You alternate them and you'd have to smooth. Oh, that's not right. Shoot. copy the whole thing. I'm sorry. I screwed up. I want to copy this. Let me see if this works. Yeah, it's hard. You know, there's a difference in tone.
No, but you gave me a better idea about going back and find another section, because that's what I had to do, is I had to listen to everything that began in one, especially on the turnaround, on the not the turnaround, but the end of when I doubled the end of the song.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, this doesn't work.
see, that's what I was getting that too.
That's pretty hard. That's pretty hard.
So I cut back what I did, like on the ukulele. I know this is like a stupid way of doing it, but on the ukulele, I took off probably the last measure of one of the ukuleles to cut the volume down.
Yeah, I forget yours. I'm really wondering. I really thought I did this to a click.
I don't think it was.
It's not lined up, and I haven't touched it. So anyway, sorry about that. But
see, like some of the bass notes, and this is not derogatory, it seemed like they were sustaining, because it's pretty simple bass.
yeah,
I mean, I don't think it could be more simple. But the tone of the bass note was sustaining for, I don't know, half a measure maybe.
okay.
And that's what I had. It showed me kind of what I didn't know.
Yeah, let me. I'm sorry. Let me go back. We need. The song usually ends with a tag. Yeah, I wish the measures lined up. It makes it hard. I'm going to do Command A, Command T, copy. Until we meet again. Yeah, unfortunately, it sets up the 4 chord.
Yeah, I was having that problem too, especially on your steel. I got everything else to work. It was hard to get your steel to work because your steel did a kind of retard thing, and I was trying to find this section. No, it was just an experiment on my part, so let's don't take time on this, take time on Koa stuff. It was just, it's just an idea that I had, and you take the parts that you have, and I didn't think it was done with a click track, but it all doesn't matter. It was just something I was experiment. The best thing about it was really getting me to do a lot of split and paste regions and give me experience doing that. And then once I realized, is a better word, that once the part is highlighted, that you can copy that or whatever.
Exactly. Let me try something just a second. I just want to listen for a second. Aloha Oe. Let me mute the steel. You'd have to do something like that and tweak it. Let me see if I'm even close. And you might be able to slip this back, you know, all of these. Let me just.
So when you just did what you did, you captured.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
So
Anyway.
you just slid all that back together as one unit. How did you do it?
Yeah, so I mean, I still had it selected. So this is the rule, Jim, like if you want parts to stay in sync, you should move them as a group.
Okay.
And you can do that. You know, originally I selected them all, Command A, or it's probably Select All. Command A is a good one. And, you know, I highlighted them all and I split them together. So when I paste them, they're all going to stay together. You could find the musical parts. The vocals are right. Like if you listen to them here.
Yes.
See, the vocals are perfect. And you just need to find a section of the song. It's on a C and it's going to a C7th, like it's queuing up another beginning, but you want to just use the tag.
Okay, but going back, so you selected all,
Yeah.
Command A, so your wiper, to drag them all down, you just clicked on any one of them and drag them all down?
Let me go back. This is where
I just needed to know that command that you did when you moved all the tracks down with your wiper blade or your mouse.
I'm gonna, so can you shut your phone off? So,
Okay.
so this is where I was. I found this one point in the song that I liked to
Okay.
make the split. Okay, so I'm going to do Command A.
You didn't split it in regions?
Well, I'm about to, but I want to split them all.
Okay, so you went Command A.
Command A, or Select All. And now I'm going to do Command T. Okay, so it splits everything.
Okay.
Now they're already highlighted, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they weren't, I would just click on them individually using the Shift key. So now I'm going to copy them. Okay, and so 1, 2, 3. So the word "on" is on the 4. Yeah, it keeps going. Aloha. Oh, actually, I don't want. Yeah, I didn't leave enough to really do that. So we just need to tag the until we meet again. Right there.
No.
So Make sure I'm all selected. I'm going to paste it now. Everything is selected still, so it's going to paste it right there. I'm going to shut off this. The steel is off. But the vocals should be really good.
Again, until
Perfect timing. So, so we just need 4 beats of strumming on C from somewhere, right? Not the problem here is the music goes from a C to a C7th. Right? Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I know.
So this is, we need to find 4 beats.
Shit,
Oh,
let me
no.
turn off my microphone.
Okay. 4 beats of C is pretty easy to find. Let me think about what, let's listen.
Aloha Oe, Aloha Oe.
Right, any of these will work. Let's again, let's find an instrument that's going to be our timing reference. The bass is a good candidate, right? Right? Don't you agree? The bass is hitting right on the 1 and it's real clear and simple.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the beginning of 4 beats of C, right? I think.
Jim's still muted.
He's muted himself.
He's talking to someone.
I don't know. He won't let me unmute him.
You hear me now?
Yeah. So you get what I'm doing?
Yeah, but see, you're on beat 2.
I don't care what that says. I'm on beat 1 on the performance.
Okay.
The measure lines are screwed up. I don't know why. But you may find this, and so you can do this with even without that.
Okay.
So I'm going to do.
God damn it! I swear to God.
So I'm going to highlight everything here. Command A. Let me get back up here. Command A. And this should be right. I'm going to do a Command T now. Oh, this whole thing might actually work for the whole ending without the vocals. Oh, this is hard. Let me try this. This will be hard. So I don't want to mess with my vocals. So let me deselect these. I'm going to select the instruments. I got bass, guitar, keyboards, steel, uke left, uke right. I'm going to copy these. shoot, I think I did too much. Well, let me just do 4 measures.
Aloha Oe, te ke o.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back to my bass.
Te ke o.
I want to be out here. This is the new note. I'm gonna go back up here. We want to highlight. Oh, sorry. Am I doing that right? Sorry. Yeah, I want to highlight all the tracks. Now I'm going to do Command T. I'm going to highlight the parts I want to copy. Copy. Oh, I don't want the high harmonies, though. Okay, I'm going to copy these tracks. Command C. Copy. Let's go back here. Where are we? Shoot. I want to look at the bass. Right there is the one of the 4 we want to replace, right? Yes. Are you guys with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is going to work, but let's try it. Let's see if I'm even close here. Perfect. How is that?
It's great. That's why I see when I want to make a record, I come to you. I don't do this myself. But
So
see, like, understand that the measure counter at the top that we disregarded now, that
Yeah.
I disregarded early on to this project, you can't put everything just at 1 on that.
No. But it, you know, I chose the bass as my timing reference, and it actually was just as good as having a measure bar.
No, it's better. I mean, that's what you're doing. You're doing it for the 1 on the bass because
Yeah.
fortunately your bass was so simple that you could really do that.
Yeah.
But you also had to
You gotta, you get a timing reference. If it's the measure bars, that's great. If not, find an instrument that's really solid. Make sure you copy things and move things together.
Yeah, that's what I wasn't doing.
If you don't do that, if things are at least in time with each other, you can even slip them as a group too, Like if I was a little bit off, here, let me go back here. If I was off, these are still selected. I believe that I could, like, move them as a group, right?
That's right. Stop what you're doing right now. So you're right now to do what you're doing. You're clicking on any one of those tracks and hold the mouse down and moving, and they all move together.
Yeah, and
because they were selected at all, right?
Well, I'm holding the shift key. I just pressed my shift key down, so I can any tracks. I'm going to skip that one if I want, but any tracks I select. The steel might even work now, actually. I don't know what I did, but select.
Well, I'm just trying to understand how you're moving them down.
They're all selected, right?
They're all selected.
I'm going to press my mouse down on any one of them.
And they all move together.
And they all move together.
Okay. That's what I wanted to know.
But I think my steel is good too.
again.
Oops. Oops.
No, I just didn't know how to do that. That what you're showing me now, it would have been a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
Than what I was.
Oh, I didn't mean. Darn it.
Until we meet again.
Yeah, we need to end there. Yeah, if I had to create an ending from this, I would let them like just, sing it a cappella on the last line.
Oh. Because I had another problem. Cole, I'm sorry we're taking so much of your time. It was
Yeah,
just
sorry.
on the ukulele, you had to end on this strum on the where it goes ba da 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 ba da da. You had to end on the one, I think, too. That was another problem I was having. I mean, the whole thing was just kind of a work tape to show you what I was doing and begin
No,
with.
it's good. But like I said, you made it harder than it
I
needed.
made it 10 times harder, I'm sure, than it needed to be. But I'm learning something right now.
Until we meet again.
I'm going to do a Command A. Actually, I'm going to save this. I'm going to do another save now because I'm about to do some damage.
Yes. Is this working?
Yeah, one thing I learned about this is you want to save, 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 save.
Yeah, so I'm going to.
Until we meet again.
The steel can't have that little thing at the end.
Until we meet again.
Yeah. Get rid of these ukes. So, oops, I can sort of make an ending here. I'm going to zoom in here. The ukes got to stop. Here, I'll even edge edit these together. I think right there is good. I'm looking. Yeah, I don't know if I have another sustaining thing. But anyway, I'm close, right?
No, you are. No, you taught me what we needed. I'll go back but one thing, like when you told me it was out of sync the other day, it'd been nice if I had saved instead of deleted all the tracks at the beginning, and then I wouldn't have to try to start all over again.
Yeah, so I would go back. I think there's a place in the song where I let things sustain pretty well.
I'll go back. I want to mess around with this.
You know, and
Another thing.
I
Go
would
ahead.
grab the steel too. Um, the steel could be a good ending. Where is it? I have to recapture the beginning of the song, right?
Yeah, I just stopped the guitar note at the end, which you know.
Aloha Oe, aloha.
This steel note is good.
Okay.
It's
I'm
high,
paying
but
attention. I'm paying attention. You know what time it is? Anybody?
10:20.
10:20.
Okay, thank you. I got a few more minutes. I got a guy coming up.
Let's grab this little piece of steel.
Yeah, right there. That's good. That's perfect. Yeah, I wish I'd heard that.
I'm going to copy that. I'm going to just use my undo key now to get my steel back. Whoa. Shoot. What did I do? Oh, it wouldn't let me undo that. Darn it. Oh, I think, hang on it. I'm sorry. There's where I was. The steel needs to be someplace like here. Paste. Let me just kick this around for a time.
Perfect.
Something like that, and I would do that note. I think the keyboard. Oh,
Yeah, real quick here because I've got to go. I apologize. I got this guy bringing a car up here that I have
okay.
to do a video on my car in the next 15 minutes.
Okay.
When you're mixing, you know, when you have you're mixing your final mix and you have a keyboard that's as sparse as this keyboard is in this song. How can you get that to where you can really hear it above everything else? Because there's so much other stuff going on. You just keep bringing everything down because you're only playing the keyboard on the quarter notes, right?
Let me just. I want to hear my ending real quick. Yeah, I just do a little fade to get rid of that quick ending. Let me save this. Actually, I'm going to do
Great. I wish I could have done that.
save as 3. Let me listen to my keyboards. So here's the idea here. There's no keyboard in Hawaiian music like this, but I use this kind of sound.
See, I just had a hard time hearing that in the mix when I was mixing everything else up.
Well, I don't want to hear it. You know,
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
honestly, it just adds like kind of a bed of support. But let's say you did want to hear it. I would go to, let's look what's going on. you know, I have channel EQ. I would make it a little brighter, you know, like there's not much going on. I'd give it a little boost in here, a little wider range. Get rid of some of the lows maybe. Let me go rewind.
Aloha Oe. Aloha Oe.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the way it's played, it's hitting right on the accents of the strums and the bass.
Yeah.
You're not going to, you know, it's not, you got, anyway, what am I saying? If I wanted it to be heard, I would have played it differently.
Okay, I'm gonna have to bail on your meeting. I apologize. Just can you record whatever else you do and
Yeah, we're
post?
recording. If you want to come, I'm going to work with Koa for a while then.
Yeah,
You
I've got
can
this.
come back if you want, you know, or you can just leave yourself logged in.
Okay, I'll leave myself logged in and mute the mic. We're getting another car, and this guy's coming up, and I got to make sure I do a video of it. It shows there's no scratches. He's gonna be here.
Okay.
So anyway, Koa, it's great meeting you. Good luck in
Yeah.
recording.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Keep the positive thoughts.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Koa. Now for you. What do you want to work on?
Well, first, can you help me get this terminology? Can I share my screen?
Mm-hmm.
It says host disabled.
What, really?
Yeah.
I have a new version of Zoom now. So
Yeah.
let me try to figure this out. I'm going to make you a co-host. I think that might work. See if you can share your screen now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you see this?
Yeah.
So I want to buy a mic.
Oh.
And I just wanted to, because you're knowledgeable on this, I don't think, what is the terminology for like this hole right here?
What is that of?
That's the bottom of the mic. I want to get a mic stand that could fit into this. But this looks too big.
What, I don't understand what you're showing me. What's the mic? It's really unusual.
Oh, I just wanted, because you're knowledgeable in the micro, you know,
But
with music stuff.
Can you show me a bigger picture of the microphone?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
It's a blue, what's the model number? Let me just look it up.
Blue Yeti. Let me
Hang on.
try to go up.
No, I'm gonna look it up on my,
Okay. Oh, I guess it's called some sort of thread mount.
yeah, 1 second, let me. And what is this for?
Um, just so I have a better mic if if I decide to take online classes next semester.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Um, hang on.
I might do other things too.
I'm looking up on the Blue website. Um, I'm reading this. Hang on. So it has they're showing it with this shock mount on the website.
Oh, I want to use a stand though. Is it possible?
Yeah, hang on. Um, 1 second. Oh, there it is. Do you see my click on the thing in the chat? I sent it twice. Oh, okay.
Chat.
Yeah. Um, okay. Yeah, there's a gazillion adapters for this, but you're going to end up, the microphone's $129, right?
Oh, it's 100 right now.
Oh, it's on sale somewhere. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Blue Designs.
do you have any kind of mixing board?
I don't. I thought the laptop has something built in.
Okay. Do you have any need for a mixing board
Hmm.
in any other way?
In the future, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I was thinking about because Jim was talking about how there's nobody doing or a lack of what you do for a job on Maui.
Oh yeah, a sound person that can like run with an iPad. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's what he was saying.
Is that something I can learn through the college?
Um,
What you do?
well, I don't do live sound. I have, but I don't do that now.
Oh, live sound. Okay.
That's what Jim is saying was
Oh,
needed.
okay.
Like in his band, we use a Mackie. I forget the model number, but
You showed us.
it only works with an iPad.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And but there's a gazillion other digital mixers, and they're all, like some are higher end, like 64 inputs with tons of stuff, but they all work with an iPad, and
Oh,
the
okay.
sound technician, can just walk around anywhere, with the iPad, and they get a mixing board image on the iPad. That's what Jim is saying is needed.
Oh, okay.
Um, but these blue microphones are pretty good, and it seems to have several cardioid positions.
Yeah.
Cardioid. It's actually has a stereo mode, and then
Is that good?
yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could put it in front of a guitar, and I would assume it puts out two channels then.
Yeah,
Um, it has to, and you could record, both of those. Um,
but are you saying like a mixing board would be good with this?
well, it would certainly be a little more versatile. It would give you EQ if you wanted to record instruments, um, guitars or something. But I mean, if you just want a mic to upgrade your audio for classes,
Yeah, well, yeah, mainly just,
I think you
talking.
I think you should do what I do if you really
Okay.
want it to be good. And what I do is, actually, I'll show you what I ordered for the college. For one thing, I'm, let
Do
me
you
see,
have a mic above you?
I, it's kind of wilting. This is not ideal, but it's a miniature microphone. And,
Lavalier?
hmm? Yeah, it's actually meant for recording like violins and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But the thing that really I think helps your sound for um, zooming and stuff like that is eliminating the whole speaker thing. Um,
Yeah.
Ideally, if you want to wear headphones or if you look at like CNN, when they're interviewing, some people have like Bluetooth earbuds.
Yeah.
If you don't want these big bulky things on your head.
Right.
But like I'm in here, and I'm going through my mixing board, but I don't know, but my setup here is pretty complicated, um, and I think I have really good audio for my classes because I'm teaching piano too,
Hmm.
and so everything goes through the mixer. Like I can play my piano goes through the mixer. I can play.
Oh, I see.
This is why my garage band sounds probably pretty good to you guys.
Yeah.
Probably better. Um, but you should be able to play garage band though. You want to just make sure you have, um, computer sound
Right.
enabled. But if you have a microphone and a headset, you can completely disable the echo cancellation,
Oh, okay.
which will really help. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
but I ordered. Yeah, I don't have a great, my little mics, if I get it up right, it really sounds pretty clear.
Yeah,
Um,
it sounds good.
but
What's it called?
what I ordered is a headset mic. I got the Audio Technica one.
Oh, it's a good brand.
Hang on. Just a second, I'm searching on.
Oh, I think this is it.
Um, it was $89 and I wanted it because it had an XLR. Um, now I'm looking
Is
at my screen.
XLR better?
Well, it's better for me. Um,
Oh, this XLR, is that for like
are you seeing my screen with a bunch of headsets?
yeah.
Um, I wanted hang on. Um, Headset mic XLR. I wanted to be able to plug right into my, oh, here we go. This is what I got.
And it has headphones already.
These are just, no, you don't need, one second, I have a, sorry about that. These are just little cushion things, so you can
Okay.
put it on your head. And you could use this without headphones. Like you could go through your speaker. But this microphone is a hypercardioid, if you recall. That's the really, really close pickup pattern. So it's really going to reject background noise.
Yeah, it's good.
So I'm expecting that this is going to be really, really a good thing because I just need it because when I teach my piano class, I move around.
Hmm.
You know, so I need a mic that moves with me. The mic I'm talking on now is an omnidirectional mic, so it really picks up noise in my like on my computer fan, and it's super sensitive too. But you
Is
don't
it?
hear it. I have a subtle noise gate on it, which my mixing board has.
Oh, nice.
But anyway,
This is wired though, right?
yeah, but it's actually was really hard to find a wired mic like this. They're all wireless,
Oh, I see.
and but I just didn't want to deal with all that. Um, I don't need to be wireless, and I don't want to have to use a bunch of batteries all the time.
Isn't wired better for a signal connection?
Um, Probably in theory, but I mean, you gotta, you know, if you go wireless, you're looking at a whole different price range too.
Yeah, it's more
You're up into
expensive.
the $200 and $300.
Yeah.
Um, but other ones, you know, if you wanted a combo headset, like this is a single ear one.
Yeah. Well, I
But
already have headphones, so
oh yeah, I would. But of course, this is useless for recording a guitar, you know.
yeah.
But if you just wanted to really up your, you know, your audio,
Yeah.
Frank, I mean, I think I think whatever you have now is actually pretty good.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, what are you on? A laptop?
Yeah.
Is this one of the MacBook Airs they gave you?
No, this is my personal laptop. It's a gaming laptop that I bought recently for
Oh,
school.
oh. Anyway, I think it's fine. Uh,
Okay.
but so save your money if it's just for doing
Yeah.
classes.
Yeah.
um,
Okay. Well, thanks for your advice. Um,
okay. So do you want to do any things for the class?
yeah. Do you know much about the music certificate through the college?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Do you know much about the music certificate through the college,
Right.
UHMC? Not
Um,
sure what it's called though, officially.
we have two certificates. One is in music and one is Hawaiian music.
I would take the music one, or I'm
Um,
interested in taking that.
oh, good. Have you taken other music classes?
Only beginner, voice, and intermediate,
Oh,
and your
okay.
class.
Okay. Um, I don't know where they, did you look online to see what the requirements are for it?
uh, I don't know where to look.
Oh,
Um, but yeah,
let me look real quick. I'm going to send you a link. I found it. You see that?
yeah, and clicked on it. Yeah, it's for fall 2016 though,
That's when
or
it
is this?
started. It's new for fall.
Oh, I see. Okay. So are they still doing this?
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. Which classes, well, you already said you teach piano, guitar,
Hmm.
and Hawaiian. But you're not gonna do that next semester.
I'm teaching guitar and piano next semester.
Okay. I might want to take those.
Yeah, I encourage you to sign up for them now. I don't think you have to pay, but it would actually really be good. I want to make sure they may start cutting things. So I guess what they're saying is you need 23 credits.
Okay.
Um, you need a GPA of 2 or better. A minimum of 9 credits must be taken at Maui College. You have to get a C or better for all courses in the certificate. And so I guess you get to pick,
Oh, here it is. Elementary guitar class. Is that you?
where are you looking?
At the link you gave me. It's above 6 credits. And that
Yeah,
music 121D.
yeah, yeah. Beginning guitar is MUS 121D.
Okay.
Um,
And here's the part 2, digital recording techniques.
yeah, so I guess they're saying, I guess you need 11 credits from those first 4, which I guess would mean you have to take them all. Um, you need 6 credits of a performance class. You've already taken 4 with voice, right?
Yeah.
Um, you need 6 credits of the electives.
Oh, okay. I get it now. I need to take more classes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the program.
Uh, do I need to take classes first to get the credits, or can I do it as I'm learning or taking the classes?
You get the credits when you've completed the course.
Oh, okay. Okay. So are you gonna do the recording next semester, or because you said it's combined into, or
Yeah, I'm gonna teach that, but honestly, I don't think it's going to be any different for you than what I did this semester, the way things are. It would be
Let's see.
you could technically sign up for 273 if you wanted to do
Okay.
it again for
I mean, I,
um,
don't- I, I'm interested in that CD assignment. That's why.
yeah,
Very,
I don't know. It's not likely that I'm going to have a good studio set up for the course
yeah,
unless I do it at my own here,
right.
which is actually an option.
Well, I thought people could just send stuff through online.
Oh yeah, if you have a studio, I mean, and you,
Oh, I
yeah,
don't have a studio.
okay,
The
uh,
closest thing I have is my car, but that's dead sound.
yeah. Um, no, I mean, what I want to do is, students who, um, well, I mean, basically, what the course is intended to be is, um, that we work together and make a CD, and the students all play on each other's songs, which is how we've done it. And we usually get 8 to 12 songs in a semester done that's all completely our own creation. That's what the
Right.
course is supposed to be.
Oh, to get the real experience in the studio and
Yeah.
be everything.
Um,
Guess I'll wait then until
yeah, if you're going to be around, you might want to hold off on that. Not-
yeah,
But on the other hand, keep in touch because there's a lot of discussion now on. I may have a large room for me to teach all my classes in,
right.
possibly, the piano room that you took voice in, Kupa
Yeah.
104. Um, in which case, that's a pretty big room, and I would disable the air, have to turn off the air conditioner for recording. But we could, I'd set up a studio there. I actually did. The first time I taught this course, I was in Kupa 104 and I brought in all my own stuff.
Nice.
Um, but yeah, we could, so it may happen actually.
Okay. So I guess I just talk to my counselor then about this whole thing.
Sure, if you want. I hope they don't discourage you. Um, but I encourage you to, get your name down if you think you're going to do it, and for sure don't wait till August
No, I'm gonna do it earlier.
because the college is going to be cutting stuff,
Yeah.
and if there's just like 4 or 5 people, even in early July or sooner, they may cut it. But I don't know what they're doing. I actually just heard that they are shutting down the whole EK building for the fall to redo the air conditioner system in the whole building, which makes
Oh, I
no
see.
sense to me. Why not do it over a summer? It's crazy,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially at this time when we need spaces, because part of their face-to-face guidelines for the fall are going to be um, that a room cannot be used twice in one day
Oh, wow.
because they're going to do a real thorough cleaning.
Wow.
I put in a request to be trained in their cleaning standards so I can clean my own room in
Right.
between if I need to. So
Oh,
anyway, that's kind of what's going on.
no, no, thanks for telling me. That's
But anyway, if you don't need to, I don't believe you need to put a deposit down at this point.
okay.
But I encourage you to just go online and put your name down for guitar, piano, and 273.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Um, they will all count towards, your certificate if you want to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get to, they'll count to other degrees too if you're getting an associate's or a liberal
Liberals.
arts. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
get multiple degrees.
Oh, I can do two.
Yeah, and the courses can apply to more than one.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had students that were going for, what at liberal arts, and they said, "Gosh, I just need two more music classes, and I can have a music certificate too."
Wow. Okay. Do you teach any? Oh yeah, you did. You said you teach the history of rock and roll.
Yeah, that's definitely going to go. That's a real fun class. I think it is. Um,
Yeah. How far back does the history go for rock and roll?
um, we go to blues in the
50s,
20s and 30s.
20s, and 30s.
Yeah,
Wow.
like the rural South.
Wow.
Lead Belly and Muddy Waters.
I heard of that.
They they really laid the foundation actually for all rock and roll, and most of them, the ones that got recognition, they all migrated up to some of the northern cities, particularly Chicago, some New York, and they started using electric guitars.
Those are some of the key areas of where rock and roll originated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like Chuck Berry.
Oh, yeah, I know him. Yeah.
Um, yeah. Um,
Oh man, that sounds good. So I'll put my name down on that too.
yeah, it's 3 credits too. That
Okay.
that course is the way it's designed is completely online, and it's what they call asynchronous, meaning we don't do Zooms.
Shucks.
But actually, I'm going to change that. I'd like to have at least one weekly Zoom. There is a forum in the course that's a big part of it, and each week we have a module which is based on a chapter in the book. Like we just did hip hop. We do progressive rock. We do acid rock, MTV. So each week a module opens. There's an assignment, with questions, like 20 questions, say, based on the chapter, and the assignment is online, and I've created like questions that have like video links in them.
Right. Okay.
Click on and it talks about the song and comparing it to another song, and what groups were important, and so, and then we have a forum where put up I usually start the forum with something, but you can say anything you want, on the chapter, and it's students just have an exchange there.
Right. That doesn't sound bad.
Yeah, and you're graded on the forum, but it's real easy. I mean, if any student that just writes 3 or 4 sentences about what they think about something gets the full credit.
It sounds more beneficial
Yeah, it's
if
really a
people like talk though.
yeah.
Huh?
Um, so I'm, now that this Zoom is all kind of all set up, I, but I can't require the students to participate in a scheduled meeting. But we'll see. I think students would. I would just, put out some sort of poll
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
see, what time could work for everyone. Anyways, so yeah, that's MUS 167. I assume that's part of this program.
167. Just writing it down. Let me look. Where'd it go? I don't see it here.
Me neither.
Wow. Well, maybe this page is outdated.
I hope so.
Guess
I can't believe they don't have that down.
I'll talk to whoever did this
Yeah.
page. Okay. All right.
Anyway, I'm losing my voice here. Do you want to do anything with your
Um.
projects?
Well, it would just be me. Like actually doing it. I think I already know what to do. Um.
Um, you know, okay. I mean,
I,
how much time do you need to do it?
I think I can get it done this weekend.
All right.
I got to turn in
Oh,
the.
well,
Or is that too late?
no, I'll keep stuff open for you. I just have to extend it because it was, this project expires, I mean, the due date is 1 o'clock today, I think.
I think I can get that done today because that one's easy. But the other two, I still wanted to, because we worked on that one track, Brown Eyed Girl. So I want to have fun with that.
That's, okay. That's a little complicated, but
Yeah.
let me,
the-
I'm going to extend the assignments.
Oh, and I can't use Auto Tune plugin on Brown Eyed Girl for some reason. So just got rid of it.
Okay, I'm not sure why.
I don't know. I don't even think there's a like a window pops up in it. It
Okay,
doesn't give me an option to download.
okay. I'm going to extend, I need to get grades in on Tuesday, okay? So I'm going to extend this
Oh,
until
well,
Sunday at 11:55 for you, okay?
okay. Thank you.
That's Aloha Oe. Okay?
Yeah.
And Brown Eyed Girl is,
And
that,
then I don't need to master it, right? Because you want to see like my EQ settings and stuff.
yeah, just the garage band is fine. So I'll extend Brown Eyed Girl to Sunday night too.
Thank you.
Anything else? So yeah, if you can submit that through the assignments tool.
Oh, not the Dropbox
Yeah,
assignments.
yeah, if you can. If you have trouble with that, it doesn't work. But I just updated it. Um,
You want me to send my other project that I did through assignments?
which one is that?
The Voice, Minute Medical.
Oh, you haven't
Um,
submitted them?
well, I thought you were just gonna take it from the Dropbox.
Oh,
And,
no, no, that's fine.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
But is everything that you taught us in this class like essential for all other recording programs?
Pretty much. I
Wow.
think
Okay.
so.
Okay. Well, that's good to know then.
Yeah, I mean, I've kind of based the course on what I do every day.
So then there's like nothing else special with, I guess, that professional stuff that we hear on the radio. They don't do anything technical.
Um, well, yeah, I mean, they do more. I mean, they may do more with complicated vocal arrangements, but basically, I mean, you could do a outstanding audio production with what we've covered in this course, I think.
Oh, okay.
You know,
So there's more to learn then.
there's always more to learn.
Okay. Are you still figuring stuff out till this day?
Yeah, every day I figure stuff out. I was figuring
Wow.
stuff out on whatchamacallit, Aloha Oe today.
Right. Okay.
I don't think I'd ever pasted tracks in a group in GarageBand like that, but I do it in other software.
Yeah. I would probably only because they have Windows, so Ableton's Windows, right? Compatible.
I assume so.
Yeah. I think that's the only one I can use, and Reaper.
No, there's other ones. There's one that's free now called Traction, which looked kind of interesting. In fact, I was thinking of using it in this course.
Traction.
Yeah, they give it away, but there's add-ons you can buy, like if you want virtual instruments or some other things.
Oh, okay. I see it. It's free. Wow.
I didn't find it. I tried it out, and I actually I've been doing this for a while, and I had trouble just getting sound out of the thing. And it wasn't. I didn't think it was very intuitive, but
Well, I'll check it out then.
maybe over the summer I'll figure it out.
Okay. Um, yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. Do you want to end here today, or I'll be around if you want to work on it and text me or something.
Yeah. I'll probably give you all tomorrow or text
Okay, I'll be
if
around.
everything's good.
Okay,
All right.
okay,
Uh, thanks for this class. Thank you
okay.
for teaching.
Yeah, no, you were really enjoyed having you here. Okay, we'll keep in touch and hope sign up for those classes too.
Yeah, I'll be seeing you next semester.
Okay, bye.
Okay, see ya.